Okay. Okay, here we go. Location, Rio de Janeiro.
Look, if anyone is listening, we could use some help. I'll hold him as long as I can.
Lucio hair looks crazy. Hey, he's back, boys.
At BlizzCon in 2019, we started to talk about progression, and we showed the very early version of our talent system, which I think was really cool. We had that one talent where like Meg became the rolling snowball, which was a big hit.
I'm real excited about talents. You can play the same hero in so many different ways. Now with the skill tree, you can have fun every night doing different things and kind of experimenting.
Yeah, the talent system is like really deep.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
You might open up 76's tree, and as you're leveling and picking new talents, you're starting to feel your hero change. We've had some pretty hilarious versions of the healing one where his biotic field travels with him. It also repulses enemies. We called it the snowplow build, where 76 is like running through spaces, pushing enemies away from the
Designing these is super fun because it's like we get to break all the rules that we've sort of established for ourselves, and we get to really take the gloves off and do crazy things. Like Junkrat can dual wield grenade launchers, and we've had Mercy be able to area effect res their whole team at once at super long range through walls. It's been a ton of fun, kind of like mad scientists making all this stuff.
What did he say?
You're all used to using these kind of kinetic weapons like Soldier 76's rifle or fire attack like what Reinhardt's Flame Strike does. As soon as you start to mutate these things with talents, all of a sudden maybe you're doing freeze damage or electrical damage. But it gives the animators a bunch of crazy opportunities. You know, the animations are going to change to show them freezing and shattering. And if you shock someone with a lightning attack, they can shake in place and stun, maybe chain to other enemies. All sorts of stuff to make you feel like you're controlling the battlefield in novel ways.
As a huge RPG nerd myself, the first time I opened up the talent tree system, it was like, oh my gosh, this is speaking my love language. Like, I just want to plan, and I want to see like where do I want to invest, and how am I going to play this character?
Yes, it's so great. And you start at the bottom of the tree.
So we fly up there, smash through anything that gets in our way, and put them out of business.
Ryan is the whitest.
You know, we can never tell either.
Brigitte, Genji, keep Null Sector busy, while Mercy and Winston get civilians to safety, and have Echo brings the shuttle. Tracer and May, you're with me. We're getting aboard that ship with our new friend.
The name's Lucio. Welcome to Rio.
Name is Lucio.
Echo,
Ooh,
checking
look
in
up,
for the
big range.
shuttle. Looks like you have Null Sector's attention.
Keep heal for when we have to res. Then I'm gonna res by my my shield while using heal.
War zone out there. Whoa! Look up there! That's the command ship!
Oh, look at this!
Even Bishkar couldn't mess up my city this badly.
That's nuts.
Oh, that's my favorite weapon shot! Damn it, they're wrecking the entire thing!
Not if we can do anything about it.
Yo, Seagull! I have a talent. Look how fast I swing when there's monsters. I'll show you. Just look at my hammer when I start swinging.
Sounds like trouble ahead. What's that?
With everything we've learned about what it takes to operate this game at the level that you deserve, it's clear
That old man
we
is
can't
not
deliver on that
beating the
original vision
record.
for PvE that was shown in 2019. What that means is that we won't be delivering that dedicated hero mode with talent trees, that long-term power progression. Those things just aren't in our plans anymore. And we know that this is going to be disappointing to many of you.
Wait. Then what is the plans then? Wait, brother. Then what even is the plans then? What do they have? There's literally... Brother, Overwatch 2 is like 3 maps, 1 character. Which is... Okay. Which is literally the same thing as their normal content roadmap for updates for the main game. All the things were missing, right? Because they were working on PvE, right? So if they're not working on PvE, and they're not doing anymore, then where is all the time spent then?
And to be perfectly honest, it's been really difficult for many of us and a lot of folks on the team who've poured their heart and soul into that stuff.
Well, there it is. What the fuck else do you get to say?
Everything nowadays is just honestly a depressing mess. Either it never comes out, or if it comes out, it's broken as fuck. Literally. The only thing Overwatch 2 had going for it is now gutted. Amazing. Brilliant.
The team's goal for PvE in Overwatch 2 is to basically move the overall story of Overwatch forward. We've told a lot of short stories along the way. There are a lot of to be continues.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Forward.
Get those doors open! For the PvP live service, for certain seasons, you're also going to get some PvE maps. You'll be fighting Null Sector in at least some of the maps. They've come back and they're mad, so it's Overwatch's job to take them out. There's going to be content for you to immerse yourself in and continue to play over and over again.
A lot of the older guys from the original Overwatch team, they're coming back, but they need help with some of the younger generation like Brigitte and Lucio. So we're going to tell the story of how Overwatch basically gets back together. Another thing we want to do with the story is to showcase more of where the characters are from.
And I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
The new roadmap right now. Season 5, you've got Quest Watch, which is just a game mode you could imagine. Mischief and Magic, some cinematic reveal, summer games, like a fucking cutscene.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Some game modes retooled. You've got Creator Workshop 5v5 mini comp season, On Fire returns. Then you've got story missions, so some of that co-op stuff is breaking in. I assume stuff like wave defense, tower stuff, basic little co-op game modes is what they mean by story mission. Then they're hyping up a new support hero. Nobody plays fucking support in this game! I do, but I mean, not many people love to. You got Flashpoint and Hero Mastery. What is Hero Mastery? Are you adding an aimbot system? I mean, they're literally telling you they're getting a firing range, player progression system, Overwatch Anniversary, and more. Firing ranges are in every modern shooter anyways. This is not some new thing. Honestly, that's probably in the original game too, if I'm not mistaken, like a little training area.